So my article is, the title is A Museum Honoring Judy Chicago, Star of Feminist Art, Not in This Sleepy Little Town. It's by the New York Times, and it is about the artist Judy Chicago. She is based in for feminism. She does a lot of artworks, a few sculptures, and talks and openly shows feminism, the progression of women and women in today's society. She has been living for the past 26 years in a small little town in Belen, New Mexico, USA. I wouldn't call it an incongruous town. It's old, worn down, tired, not the most modern city in the world. And there has been a proposal to build a museum honoring Miss Chicago inside of it. For those of you who don't know, Miss Chicago's work is sometimes can be very provocative, sexual, out there. And the town is mainly made up of Christians in the community, and they have been overtly objective in trying to stop this museum from being built. They do not want it. They've been very explicit about that. They fear that because Miss Chicago's work is so provocative, that it would not be good for the young ones in the community, children, to be exposed to so much at such a young age while they're still innocent, to say. And so the article mainly just goes back and forth, the good, the bad, what the citizens think about it, what Miss Chicago thinks about it. What's interesting is that Miss Chicago donated a lot of money to the town and helped revamp different centers within the town to help the garden center, the museum. She would help be paying for the museum and other things. And you would think a community would be more supportive of her. She was named by New Times Magazine one of the top 100 most influential people in society. And a lot of the people in the town know her, they see her, they recognize her and say, she's doing a good thing, but I don't necessarily want her artwork here. And the museum would not just be to honor her, it would be to attract more people, to generate business. This is an old town, and so the museum would be to help the community. But about half the people there don't necessarily want it, and it's an individual's responsibility to help a community. You should be, like Miss Chicago, help and put money into it to make it nicer, make it better. And in turn, hopefully the community would recognize you, thank you, try to support you. And it's almost like the people in this town, some of them just like, we accept your help, but we're not necessarily going to, we're not going to recognize you for it. And so it's just interesting because she decided to live in this community, and the people there accepted her, but to an extent. She doesn't fully belong there just because a lot of these people are more on the conservative side, more moderate, they're just low-key about it, and she's very out there. She never let anything, no community, no people, no experience compromise her individuality, and she still chose to live there, and they're trying to accept each other, but it's not really working out. So it'll be interesting if the museum is actually built, because so far the community in her are struggling to find that balance about recognizing and accepting help.